Alrighty, good afternoon and welcome back to Being Scottish Fitness, farm, prep, and wildlife, all that goody stuff. Sit there and take a gander around the property really quick and kind of talk about how things are going. Ain't that looking pretty cool? Huh? The old pin oak tree. They hold their leaves the longest. And the bur oaks. Maples are pretty much, yeah, they still have leaves. I kind of like walking through the leaves. Remember when we were kids, because we lived on a farm, had lots of maple trees. We used to rake them in piles and jump into them. I won't be jumping in any piles at 64, just to let you know that. Oh man, it's almost like here, I want to burn that off. This little grow straighter, that kind of happens when the combines come through. And the weather's definitely changing. So I think whatever's living underneath that pile's appreciative of all the cover I put there. And I'll protect them from the snow and sleet and rain. Pond's down as it was last year. And one of these days I might get the gumption and have some of it dug back out. We'll see if I ever get the extra income. That mythological thing that we talk about. You know, someday I'll find some extra money. So on the social media front, Facebook's still my winner. It looks like it's going to be for quite some time. And Instagram started off looking promising, but it's kind of sizzled out. So I think it's still going to be $20 a month. It's still $20. I mean, we all understand if we seen $20 on the ground, we would definitely be bending down to pick it up. So the trees here are starting to look a little bit better. They're getting bigger. I didn't plant any of these trees. These were just all volunteers. And trying to trim some of them so, possibly put a picnic table under here or something. For the last couple of years, I'll be staying out here. It gets dark. Like by 5 o'clock now with the daylight savings time, and it'll get shorter and shorter pretty soon. It'll be dark by 4 o'clock. And that's the time of year that a lot of people suffer from depression. So why are they suffering from depression? Well, there's less sunlight. And sunlight definitely has a positive effect on how your mood is. Yeah, when you're in sunlight, you will sit there and produce a lot of endorphins that your body needs. Now, that tree I dug up at my grandma's place, Michigan, 20 years ago, 25 years ago. So when you have less sunlight, you're producing less of these endorphins. You're producing less vitamin D3, which also makes you feel better and is very important for your health and immunity. So a lot of times people are depressed. Now, things you can do is, try to walk outside whenever you can, especially when the sun's out. There are some special light bulbs they sell that's supposed to stimulate sunlight to a degree. I don't know how effective they are, but I do remember having them before. Early in our marriage, his wife suffered from winter depression, and definitely it made some things bearable. If you're married, you understand what I'm saying. Gotta make sure she's happy. And we did put some in the bathrooms and in the bedroom to kind of, I think it helped. It could have been a placebo effect, I'm not sure. But it's worth researching if you do suffer from it. And even if you don't, it's helpful for your mood. I'd recommend it. I'll probably be my research for tonight, because it's my Friday. And Fridays a little easier day for me because we're pushing the line out. So it gives me a lot of time to research and learn some things. Some interesting things to note on, besides all the gravel I just put in my shoe, on things I've been going through, like I think it was TikTok. Might have been Instagram, I forget which one. And there was a guy going out there saying 315 is not the new 225 and 315 ain't easy, and if you say you can do 315 on any given day, you better post videos. Now, I know what he's doing. He's getting a lot of people posting their videos of doing 315. And then he reshares them, which helps grow his channel. Nothing wrong with that. Because he's got a bigger following than I have. So if he posts my video, well, that kind of helps grow my channel too. And a lot of us creators will do that, where we'll share other people's content that we know to help them out. And they do the same. I mean, my channel has grown because of the help of a few bigger creators. John from Prepper Nation was very helpful. I probably, at the time where I didn't have more than 1,300 followers, his channel alone probably contributed 100 followers in a very short period of time. Gave me a big shout out, had his people come over and pop on one of my live streams, which I appreciate. You know, those things I don't forget. Rudy, Alaska Prepper, who's now finally back online and got some really good information, which I think you should follow. Also gave me a couple shout outs. Once again, I probably picked up a couple hundred followers just from that channel. Jason, the Angry Prepper, also gave me a few shout outs, and then he even came down to Philadelphia from New York to kind of handle my channel filming while I was competing in the Senior Olympic Nationals for discus, which I thought that was wild. He's a great guy. I like him. So Michael at Body Beatdown has brought followers to me, and I've done the same. If you want to have a guy that'll keep you motivated, I would suggest following him. You got Last Chance Knives, also LCK Fitness, another older gent, well, younger than me, but, you know, definitely keeping at it. You know, Kevin, Larry, Mark, Michael, Rudy, you know, John. Wild World of Trains definitely was probably my first big channel that reached out to me and gave me some ideas about how to present presentations and things like that, which I appreciated, and once again probably picked up a couple hundred followers just from him. So those are things I appreciated. You know, that's helped me along my path, so I have no problem helping others. And then the Facebook is actually blowing up. If I get all the people on Facebook that are following me to come over to my channel, that'd be helpful too. And I'm trying to find better ways of advertising that. Like my 80-pound dumbbell lifts that got me like maybe 1,000 views on YouTube. I got 20,000 views on Facebook. So you never know. It just kind of comes and goes. So I had the boy bring in the 70-pound dumbbells with me today. So I'll probably be doing some benching. And then I'm trying to get him to bring the trap bar in tomorrow. So remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, hydration. Just get in the gym and lift.